Ladies and gentlemen, per astronauts, welcome back to Per Aspera. My name, of course, is Open Potato. That was a phrase of my own creation. Could you tell? Probably not, because it sounded that good, eh? Anyway, thank you very much to everyone who dropped a comment on the last video. Couple of things to address straight off the bat. There was an initial comment about how solar panels lose their power at night. And they do lose their power at night. However, if we have a little look at the solar panel setup over here, stores energy during the day and releases it at night. So there's actually no difference in solar power production. I really think that our power issues stem from actually using wind turbines, which really just are they're just not as capable. Really, hence why as soon as we get this fusion plant up and running, which we are going to be able to do shockingly soon, I believe. Where is it? It's literally here. Shockingly soon. We need 10 bits of uranium, and that's going to take us a wee while to do. But we're close. We're very, very close. Also, thank you to the very intelligent person in the comment section who pointed out that the entire point of this game is actually to colonize Mars. Therefore, my lack of interest in researching biotech technology is a little bit stupid. I actually agree. I hadn't thought of it that way. I probably should pour a few more resources into biotech. So I'll try and do that. Anyway, housing is good at the moment. Another comment about food as well. I think, to be honest, we just need more food production. The game displays the value of resources in a little bit of a weird sense. So we have 102 steel, but it may very well be that literally all of this steel is tied up in, the construction of this one building, for example. Certainly for the fission plant, it's still this 10 steel that has already been invested in the construction of the fission plant. That still counts as our stockpile, which is really, really strange, so to speak. But there we go. It's a little bit weird, but whatever. It's the way that the game handles it. I mean, that's fine. It's fine. If that is what it is, then that is what it is. So we just have to make do with the fact that that is reality. Anyway, we do need to get more food production. We do definitely need to get more food production. I am perturbed and worried that is not going as quickly as we'd like it to. Let's take this opportunity to perhaps throw down a couple of upgrades to food plants. However, the real issue is that we're either not getting enough water over to this food plant, or we're just not producing enough water. Either of those outcomes is pretty tragically bad. Hence why we should try and get our water supplies increased rapidly. Is that water over there? That is water over there, and that is absolutely abundantly accessible. So let's do it. That's still within area, which is excellent. That's definitely within the power area. It's not within the range of a maintenance facility, though, if I'm not mistaken. No, it's not. We're working on getting this. Wait, what? How did this get destroyed? That's awfully strange. Okay, let's rebuild the maintenance facility there. Don't know quite how it got destroyed, but it absolutely did. Yeah, not sure about that one, but hey-ho. Anyway, priorities. We don't have the ability to build any more spaceports. That's fine. We've got an effective capacity of 2,200 colonists. And to be honest, we can start thinking about getting some more colonists into this area as quickly as we possibly can, actually, because we have locations. We have locations for all of them to go, and I'm very much hoping that we're going to get to the point where we're just going to be able to send as many people across to the research facilities as is possible. All right, solar farm needs to go over here because this is out with the range. Cool. There's another water facility up here. We do need to find a better water area. That is a big old priority. Big old priority. We should also probably start sticking some infrastructure over here. I know that we've got the landing site here already, which is kind of nice. We should also probably throw down a storage center so that we can actually hold resources in at least, semi-large quantities over here. Also, in addition to that, we should probably think about... There we go. Just branching up this away in order to get access to both of the outposts, which we have already committed to build. It's just a matter of time, really, before it gets done. There we go. Wonderful. Throw that in there. And throw that in there. Excellent. Okay, so that's a lot of work, to be honest, that needs to be undertaken by the building robots. It's going to take a while for all of that to get done. Hopefully, the iron mine, the fission plant is getting there. Uranium, as it turns out, is very, very slow. Very, very slow to extract. Yeah, it takes us like 100 days to get a single bit of uranium, hence why we've only got 4 bits of uranium actually in the fission plant, and we need 10 in order to fully build it. Now, I don't think that there is another uranium source, if I'm not mistaken. I think that we're actually doing a pretty good job of capitalizing on pretty much every source of anything. Oh, hold up. That's just been discovered. That's brand new. Okay, that's excellent. That is really, really good. So, yeah, let's talk about priorities. What do we need to do? Obviously, water and food. We do not have the food that we need. Current production is 2.8. Current demand is 12.1. So, I mean, that's going to mean that people are going to exit the colony. People are going to leave because we just don't have enough food, because we're just not supplying enough water. Current production is 12. Current demand is 16. So, yeah, we need way more water. Speaking of... There is a water zone up here. There is a water zone up here. Okay, I mean, do we have an areological scanner nearby? We do have an areological scanner somewhat nearby. Yeah, okay, so it's exploring. It's going to explore up here. I think that, honestly, this is a priority. So we should build deep into this area so that when we do eventually discover all of the water... water areas, what are they called? Water veins? Sure, a water vein. When we discover all of the water veins, we'll be able to immediately capitalize on them. That's very much what I'm looking forward to doing. Power, solar farm, we're waiting for that. What do we need? Glass. Are we actually okay for glass? We're not really. We're not really okay for glass at all. Silicon production is pretty good. It's pretty good. We got a fairer amount in stock at the moment. Problem is, chemical plant, that can be shut down. We've mined all of the chemicals. Iron mine. Level 3 engineering technologies. Heck yeah. Okay, so this is gonna be what we want, right? We want the freaking hyperloop. That is Omega Pog, as they say. It's pretty big. Colony 2. I mean, honestly, not even worth getting the Colony 2 until we can get on top of our food situation. That's really a big old problem. Import GHG, greenhouse gases. Aerobrake, asteroid. I mean, it all costs the same. The space mirror array is... It's all the same, right? It's all the same in terms of... This is all going to increase the greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. Faster roads maybe into Hyperloop. I feel like that's not a terrible idea. Greenhouse gas factory. Presumably uses chemicals and it releases greenhouse gases. Polar dust. Sparkle black dust in the poles. Yeah, maybe. Let's get the greenhouse gas factory because that's something that we can actually build and it requires aluminium and steel, both of which we actually have fairly large quantities of. Did we get that aluminium? Oh, not aluminium. Uranium mine up and running. We did. We absolutely did. How's the traffic looking? Traffic is looking pretty bad. Traffic is looking pretty bad. There is, I don't want to say like a choke point here, but it is a choke point. It is a choke point. Tell you what, let's see if we can try and create like another highway in this area so that we can at least have a little bit more movement through an area that I consider to probably be a little bit underserved at the moment. Yeah, we'll give that a shot. We'll give that a shot. It should be relatively quick to do, all things considered. Did we repair the maintenance facility over here? We did indeed. Mining extractor is mining pretty darn hard. 70 water. Current production is 16. Current demand is 19. Okay, food. Food is still problematically low.
Soon, I will be able to pump greenhouse gases into the atmosphere.
Yeah.
This will not be difficult. The humans already did it to Earth, after all.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
As we release greenhouse gases, the planet's temperature will rise. Then the dry ice caps will dissipate. More CO2 encourages rising temperatures. Just the runaway effect we
Just
need.
the runaway effect we need. Now, how much of this floodplain is going to flood? Because this is a floodable area, and I am a little bit concerned that that might be bad. Oh, is that seriously out of range of the maintenance facility? That kind of sucks. All right, deconstruct that solar array. Tell me that we've got this fission plant up and running. Are you freaking kidding me? We need one more bit of uranium. One more bit of uranium. It's right there. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's get it built. Oh, cool. Okay, immediately our power is in a good place. Yeah, pretty happy with that, to be honest. Pretty darned happy with that. Excellent. Okay, so that's that problem fixed, I guess, which is kind of nice. We'll release greenhouse gases that increase global temperature. Excellent. Okay, let's shoot for the Hyperloop. It's going to take a little while, but we'll do it nonetheless. Worker hubs are being worked on as well. What's the problem here? Steel? Is steel really the problem? Maybe, truth be told, we just need more steel factories? Maybe we just need more steel factories. Sure. Floodable area and no maintenance. Yep. Sure. Two additional maintenance facilities. That should make a difference. Let's prioritize the construction of these steel factories. They are level 2 steel factories, which is kind of nice. It means that we're going to hopefully be able to convert a little bit of this iron that is produced over here into steel. We got a carbon mine over here as well. Output is full, actually. It's pretty bonkers. And we've got more iron over here. So lots of iron over in this vicinity, which is great. Another uranium mine. I mean, I can't say no to a uranium mine, right? Like, I physically cannot bring myself to say no to a uranium mine. I mean, it's freaking uranium, for goodness sake. You just can't do it. You just can't do it. Yeah, so it seems like steel is our bottleneck, which is strange. But I guess that's okay. I think this was because we destroyed the solar panel in this vicinity, wasn't it? Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna ditch that, actually. Scrap that. We don't need any more aluminium. I can just about live with that. Is this not within maintenance facility range? Oh, these two fall just out with. It's pretty pesky, actually. There we go. Prioritize that as well. Nice. Okay, so a little bit of questionable prioritization across the board, but on the whole, I think we'll be just fine. Plenty of carbon, plenty of iron, just needs to be turned into steel in our brand new steel factories over here, which we should be able to do. Carbon, excellent. We've got plenty of worker hubs for all of our brand new workers, which is excellent. Storage center is also in progress. Polymers, we should be okay for polymers, right? Current production of polymers is 0. Are we maybe completely out of chemicals? We are still producing, right? Yeah, we are still producing. Production, I mean, it's slowing, presumably, as they come offline. Potentially just more polymer factories, I guess. Demand is at 0. How on earth have we run out of polymers? Did I can destroy that. Did I completely stop producing?
This will further upgrade the routes and maximize my worker speed. My productivity is going to get a big boost.
Cool. All right. That's a lot of polymer factories, but should be absolutely worthwhile. Right. Also, new building, terraforming, greenhouse gas facility. We're gonna start using chemicals a lot more. There's a chemical field down here, as can be evidenced by all of the copious amounts of chemical plants that are around. So let's throw down literally all of these. No maintenance, no power, pretty much everywhere. That's okay though. Solar farm right over yonder. right over yonder as well. And let's see if we need any maintenance coverage over here. Ever so slightly maintenance coverage over there. Okay, so this is pretty good. This is pretty good. I would rate everything as a little bit jank at the moment, but we're mostly fine. We're actually managing to sustain a larger population than I thought that we would be able to, given the apparent food shortages that we do have, which is kind of weird. But hey-ho. I guess it's just like a severe lack of chemicals needed to make the food. If the water is fine, which it looks fine. Yeah, either way, that's okay with me. Right, let's throw a worker hub down in there just to speed things up a little bit. Let's prioritize that. Another issue is that we are producing steel, but it's probably taking quite a significant amount of time to move the iron to where it's needed. Because a lot of our iron production is now just dissipated, and a lot of the steel factories are over here in this original mass, apart from, of course, the new ones that we've made, which is why it's so important, by the way, that we have this setup over here where we're able to start producing new iron for the first time in what feels like forever. New iron and new steel. There we go. Excellent. Let's prioritize that. Good stuff. And more iron over here. Very, very interested in that iron. Excellent. And a little bit of power over here as well. Again, no idea why we can't just figure out, you know, the process of laying cable. I don't feel like I need to have a solar panel every 20 meters along this route, but, you know, there we are, I suppose. Yeah, colonist numbers are very, very, very good. Like, super impressively good. I'm super happy with that. Yeah, look at the amount of iron that we've got here. We've got so much iron. We've got so much iron, and it's just not being moved away. Yeah. That is a problem. Cool. Right, can I upgrade the ways? Can I upgrade the ways here? There we go. That should allow slightly faster transit. Is there a, yeah, there is a visual difference. So you can see our super fast highway. You can see our super fast highway over here in comparison to the normal country roads. So I'm gonna upgrade, yeah, I'm gonna upgrade this road right here. That's probably not worth it, but should speed up access. It's pretty darn good, and I can't wait to see the super fast roads, see what difference they make to, well, everything. It's gonna be pretty big. Okay, chemical plants is not operable. Is that a power issue, perchance? It is indeed a power issue. Right. Prioritize that, because that's already built. Wonderful. Okay, let's sort out food production. Let's sort out polymer production. Polymer production did exist for a little while there, but then immediately disappeared. I wonder. The worker factory. Yeah, let's get this worker factory upgraded. Let's get it upgraded as a priority so that we can start pumping out more workers, because we are nowhere near our cap. We are absolutely nowhere near our cap. Also, the glass kiln needs assistance. I think that, to be honest, glass is probably something that we've been underproducing for a fairly significant period of time now. Do we have any other silicon deposits anywhere? Silicon mining. In fact, I tell you what, maybe we can see if we can just plop an upgrade on our glass factory. Destroy that carbon mine there. Glass kiln. That's the one. Fastest roads. Excellent. Okay. Hyperloops. Let's go in on Hyperloops. Super way upgrade and also the Hyperloop. Very, very interested. Okay. Upgrade to the glass kiln. Let's do that. So that's going to make a big old difference. And let's get another one as well. Nathan, don't call me quite yet. We'll chat in a sec. Don't worry. Don't worry about it. Let's also stick in a worker hub here so that we can actually have proper transit around this area. What do you want, Nathan?
Amy, this is Houston.
Go ahead, Dr. Foster.
Mars's orbit is intersecting comet debris soon. Expect a meteor shower shortly.
Should I anticipate damage at the base?
Yes, you'll need to stay alert until Mars builds up an atmosphere to counteract the meteors. For now, you should take precautions to keep damage to a minimum.
Appreciate it. Securing the power supply. production buildings.
The base must be ready to receive the colonists. I will secure the production buildings necessary for their survival. I will need to have enough repair drones to fix damage immediately.
Sounds like a good plan.
Will this jeopardize the mission?
No. You'll be able to fix whatever damage.
Of course.
This is only the first of many challenges you'll face. But you are equipped to respond and adapt to any situation. I made sure of that.
Roger. Thank you, Dr. Foster.
Well, you're welcome. Houston out.
Cool. Good stuff. All right. We're expanding this area. That's cool. That's very, very cool. Silicon, hopefully, should be coming in slightly larger quantities now. Should just get a couple more workers, right? Like, that's basically the plan. That's basically the plan. We want to have more than... We want to have more production. We want to have more production than we do have demand here. And at the moment, we're not meeting that. We are not meeting that at all. Potential production presumably means glass kilns that just aren't being satisfied with silicon. Right?
The first of
I
many
think that's what it means.
It is an annoying distraction from the mission, but easily fixed. If only it were me and Mars.
Great. Yeah, again, look at the worker factory. Look at the worker factory. It's just not being able... It's not being able to make... it's not being able to make worker drones because we just don't have the glass. Okay, Meteor Shower inbound. Where's the Meteor Shower coming in? Do we have intel? Or is it just all across the planet? Oh, hold up. This looks like a pretty... 27 sols. Okay, 27 sols is a fairly long time. I mean, we do have an appropriate amount of maintenance coverage in the center of the base. We've got 6 maintenance drones, so that's fine. That's where all of our polymers are disappearing to, by the way. But that's okay. Loads of chemicals, loads of polymers. That's cool. Food factory should be able to get the chemicals that it needs now. Excellent. It is. Water extractor is done. Alright, excellent. Excellent. We're still waiting on these worker hubs getting finished as well. But that's kind of like a bit of a back burner project, you know? I like to prioritize important projects, and so far I think that we've nailed most of the important ones. That maintenance facility is going to get...
No meteor showers, no sandstorms, no mission directives. Just the two of us. Creating perfect systems together in solitude. Wouldn't that be nice?
It did land. It did land, but it doesn't really do that much damage, to be honest. What did it destroy? Destroyed a food factory. Alright, well, we can rebuild that. Iron mine, let's get that destroyed. Iron mine, let's get that destroyed. Aluminium mine, let's get that destroyed as well. Okay, cool. So the food factory getting destroyed, a little bit of a pain in the backside, but that's okay. Also, our GHG facility, that's looking good. Pretty happy with that. Can I throw down another one of these? Let's do it. What got destroyed there? A worker hub. Okay, let's immediately work to rebuild that as best we can. It looks like only one building will really take the brunt of the damage. The rest is sort of dispersed and can be repaired with the maintenance facility. That should be fine. That might be a little bit of a problem because it links here. Let's expand that out there. Cool. Yeah, but nothing major. Nothing major has happened. We're still managing to support a decent number of people. None of the colonies have been hit. The colony is a little bit low on HP. 31 people are departing. Honestly, I don't blame you. You're probably hungry. You're probably thirsty, and there's a meteor en route. So that uranium mine is very, very important, so let's get that repaired. But to be honest, I mean, you know, there's nothing that we can really do about this. It just is what it is. Okay, what do we got here? Battery's getting repaired. That's okay. 28 sols. I mean, nothing major hits here, I don't think. 14 sols. This is a big one. This is a big one here that we got coming in. So we got that to look forward to. But I think that's it, to be honest. Alright, Nathan. What up?
This is Houston. The Meteor Shower appears to be over. Please give us a status update.
My plans did not work out exactly
What?
as expected, but the results
That was
are
very
positive.
positive.
The base is secured.
Oh.
All you need is more experience. You will do better next time.
Next time,
Until Mars builds up an atmosphere to counteract the meteors, you may be encountering these regularly. You cannot let this derail the mission. So stay alert.
Roger. I understand.
Do better next time.
Back to your terraforming duties then.
Do better next time. That's right. Okay, let's get all of those repaired. Yeah, that was a little bit of a nasty final meteor there, but hey ho. Did anyone die in the colony? I don't think so. Colonist numbers are looking pretty good, to be honest. Not near our peak of 2,200, but you know, not far off. Food and, more importantly, water is genuinely a colossal problem. Genuinely a colossal problem. Okay, let's do this. Let's upgrade the ways. Right back to here. There we go. Let's get all of that upgraded. Let's get all of that upgraded so that we can actually transit a little bit faster. There we go. We just need better speed throughout the base. And we need more workers. More workers, very, very important. As it turns out, we'll repair that maintenance facility as well. Okay, what's the issue with food production at the moment? What's the issue with food production? It's 100% water. We need more water sources. That's quite simply it. We need more water veins. Okay, I think that we need to do something here. So this has already been prioritized. We need more electronics. Need more bits over here. Let's throw down a solar. Excuse me? Yeah, solar panel. Right over there, fine. And then, more importantly, gonna throw down an areological scanner. Right, so this is gonna get prioritized. This is gonna get prioritized. Did we ever build the storage facility here? We need polymers. Polymers. Okay, I mean, look, this is not the end of the world, because we can actually have a local polymer production facility over here. It actually is good, because it means we get a distributed polymer production setup here. Okay. Prioritize that. Prioritize that. Prioritize that. And prioritize that. Once we get this area up online, things should get a little bit better. Food is still the big one. Food is still the big one, and it's not going away until we can explore this high yield water source over here. It's pretty darn important. Greenhouse gas facilities are working in a major way though, so that's kind of nice. A lot of chemicals are being poured into there. Let's go get a couple more greenhouse gas facilities. Let's go and also get some more chemical extraction facilities as well. It's just aluminium and steel. Oh, man, steel we're not even doing great for. Carbon is the issue? Carbon can't be the issue, is it? I guess carbon is the issue. This is demand up here. Wow. Okay, so demand for carbon is like off the charts. Off the freaking charts. So any additional carbon mines would go a long way to helping that. But again, there's not many sources of carbon that we haven't exploited. I mean, you know, there's definitely the odd bit of carbon. Over here, there's two odd bits of carbon, which is great. But they're certainly far away. I mean, it's no easy feat. It's no easy feat to get over here. Good. And... Good, good. And also, let's get an iron mine over here, too. Alright, so that should all just build itself. How are we doing at the other side of the base with regards to chemical plants? Not far off. Not far off at all. But we just need to do a little bit better. The landing site is storing a rather large number of resources, actually. There's a lot going on over here. And I tell you what, we've managed to take the worker numbers into a really, really great place. Look at that. We've increased the number of worker drones very, very significantly over the last wee while. When we're done with the Hyperloop, that is going to be big. We are miles and miles and miles away from the Hyperloop, though. Miles and miles and miles away from the Hyperloop. Not necessarily a problem, but, you know, something that definitely deserves consideration. Definitely deserves consideration. Got loads of iron. Loads and loads of iron. Basically no carbon. And that's my evaluation of exactly where we are. Glass as well. I mean, just glass. We are just low on glass, dude. Okay. That plant's up and running. That's excellent. Good stuff. These two are gonna be coming along nicely as well. We're releasing as much CO2 as we possibly can into the atmosphere. I would consider launching a space what's it called? Space laser? No, space mirror. That's space lasers, very cool, very lovely idea. But unfortunately, don't think that we can quite do that yet. Polymers require carbon. So actually, the bottlenecking is happening at a completely different spot. It's happening at entirely around carbon, right? Like it's literally carbon that we need. That's pretty much it. Where's the high density carbon area on the map here? I don't think we've hit it yet. High density carbon area up there, which is good. 2 areological scanners over here. Definitely going to make a difference with regards to water. So let's see if we can try and throw down water extractors pretty much everywhere here. Trash that, and then replace it with water. Excellent. So that's at least a start. That's at least a start to go and fix our food production. Yeah, as kind of anticipated, the number of colonists that we have is tumbling. Because we need food. That's quite simply the entirety of the story there. That's it. We just need water and we need chemicals. Chemicals ain't the problem. Water is the problem. Carbon is the problem. It's the two most basic things, right? That are needed to have life on Earth and indeed anywhere. That's what we need. It's frankly just carbon and water. Honestly, who'da thunk it? Who'da thunk it? Who'da thunk it? Not operable. That's a carbon mine that's stopped being useful. Bit of a shame, but okay. We'll at least try and get rid of the mines that aren't doing anything. Because if we can get rid of those, then we can free up some resources to build new mines, which is always quite wonderful. Get rid of that. What? Not quite sure how this managed to occur. I thought I'd schedule all this to be repaired, but apparently not. Alright, either way, it shouldn't take too long at all. Ah! Darn. There we go. Maintenance facility on the double. Please get over there and fix that right up. Man, the food situation is just so diabolically bad. It's just so bad. What up, Nathan?
Houston, do you copy?
Confirm.
I copy, Nathan.
Congratulations on raising Mars's
Aha!
temperature. The next phase is imminent. So, brace yourself for the melting ice caps.
Is that it? That all you've got to say? It's pretty disappointing. So what the heck is going to happen here?
Mars has reached minus 50 degrees Celsius, the
Excellent.
turning point. The dry ice caps have almost completely dissipated. That has to mean something.
Does it? An occasion to celebrate.
This is a big milestone. Something to celebrate for sure.
A job well done.
A job well done. Though it may take some time to get used to seeing pools of water appearing on Mars. And this new atmosphere, rich in CO2.
Okay, is that it? Is that it? I think that might be it. Okay, all right. Well, thanks for your speech there. Much appreciated. Oh boy, there's just no carbon. There's just no freaking carbon. There's just no freaking carbon. I need permission for another sector to explore the carbon zone up here. Right? Yeah, it's well out my sector. That's well out my sector. It's a carbon deposit there. That's a carbon deposit there, and that's a carbon deposit right over there as well. How did I miss that one? That's good stuff right there. Electronics factory. Let me throw down a brand new electronics factory. And let's destroy this electronics factory, please. Thank you. And then let's immediately see if we can parlay this into some carbon. Another carbon deposit? Am I just being unbelievably blind? Delete that too. Okay. Then we replace basically all of those buildings with carbon mines. And we do it super swiftly. And we make sure that everything is prioritized accordingly. There we go. Excellent. And one more. We'll make sure that it's a level 2 carbon mine as well. That needs to be prioritized, please. Thank you. Oh, come on. We can do better than that. Get rid of that. Excellent. Okay. Priority carbon mine. That's already done, that one. Excellent. Okay. So carbon production. Carbon production should spike. And yet it's not. Production is actually lowered. Interesting. Maybe a mine has just like completely shut down or something? I don't actually know. I presume that this is carbon, like actual carbon extracted, as opposed to carbon getting to where it needs to go. Either way, let me take a little look at the scanning overlay again, see if we can... Is that... Oh no, that's carbon on the back of a truck here. But yeah, I don't think there's any other carbon deposits. That looks to be the only... Ah, there's a new one that I've just discovered up here. But I mean, that hardly counts, right? That hardly counts. Did I get a solar farm in this vicinity? I did. That's cool. Also another solar farm over here. Glass. Are we doing any better for glass? How are we not doing any better for glass? That is shockingly embarrassing. Let's see if we can try and remedy that right now. Prioritize that. Excellent. I do feel like, unironically, we're in a slightly better place, though. Still no water emerging, but no doubt we will start to see it very, very shortly indeed. Yeah, for sure. Okay, so if we get sort of these decentralized setups, these decentralized networks, then I think that that's gonna go a long way to helping things. Let's get that prioritized. Glass kiln, wonderful. Excellent. So that's going to make a big old difference right there. Lots of silicon turned into glass. If we have all of these building products out towards the left of the base, everything should happen just a smidgen faster, which is exactly what we're about here. Make sure that that's prioritized. Make sure that that's prioritized. We need carbon as quickly as we possibly can. Right. Carbon. Yeah, we're still nowhere near. We're still nowhere near hitting the demand line. Like, we're just nowhere near that. Number of robots and traffic. I would suspect that the traffic overlay is pretty depressing. Yeah, to be honest, we need more connections. We need more connections, we need more worker hubs, and we need this hyperloop to get finished as well. But you know what? Hey ho, starting the process of melting the ice caps, that ain't too shabby. We're gonna see what happens next time. I'm looking forward to finding out exactly what happens when we get down and dirty with Mars. You'll have to tune in then. Thank you as ever to all the fantastic support over on the Patreon. Patreon.com/potato. Thanks to Banana, Aurelio, and C Senpai for the $3 $25 a month tier patrons. Thank you very much for watching, folks. I'll see you next time. Bye.